Haley. And Lily. Lily.
Your voice is off.
Lily.
How excellent are you guys? This is why we all love you so much, because you're so good. You are so good at this. So, welcome to our February town meeting. And it's been 2 months since we had our last town meeting. So we have some really great, exciting things to do today for you to see and hear. So without further ado, we're going to get started with, what do we start with? Somebody raise their hand and tell me what we start with. We always start with. Etta, what do we start with? It's kind of the Pledge of Allegiance. It's the world pledge. That's right. So here we go. Here we go, everybody. Go ahead, Mrs. Thompson. Everybody stand up. I pledge allegiance to the world, to cherish every living thing, to care for earth and sea and air, with peace and freedom everywhere. Very good. Thank you so much. Okay. Having technical difficulties here. Nice.
Ready for the birthday song? I Someone here is getting old.
Someone here is getting old.
It is someone's special day.
It is someone's special day.
This is what we want to say.
This is what we want to say.
Happy
Happy
birthday.
birthday. Happy birthday.
Michael said, excuse me.
At this time, Mrs. Whiteley will conduct our second grade students in singing the song, I Am Planting Kindness. This is in honor of Kindness Day, which was a week or two ago, anyway. Okay?
So before we begin, I just wanted to share with you that the second grade as a whole decided that they would like to, they chose the theme of kindness as something that they wanted to sing about. And so they were very excited to be able to have the opportunity to sing at town meeting. And I'm really impressed with the themes that they came up with, but the one that seemed the most prominent as a suggestion from both groups was kindness. And so as Mrs. Hare had said, this actually worked out really well because it was in conjunction as well with Kindness Day. And as we were talking about the lyrics of the song, so I want you to listen carefully to the words, we noticed a lot of things about the message of this song. And I think Marco said it best when he said that this song sort of is all about spreading kindness, and he said that it reminded him of like what a dandelion does when its seeds fly through the air and they get spread all over the place. So one act of kindness can cause a chain reaction. We go into our song.
I am planting kindness. My world is
I'll just hang out, I guess, on you.
They do the round. Lots away. Okay. I'll just take that one. Looks like it. And I tapped the rather than. Well, you have to give it back to me after you get your turn.
Marshmallows going everywhere. I can't even tell where they're going.
Yeah, I put this on. You're my husband. I'm not your husband. I talked to Mr. Marsh. Okay, I'll put it on the castle wall. Dear Marsh. Let's attack the other people. They get turned out. Watch out. Whoa. Okay, I did it. Wait a minute. We're not supposed to do this. Oh, bro. I love that shot. I keep getting lucky because whenever I learn.
You're catapulting.
I sweeped it all. I got you. These are all true. I know. I hacked your kingdom. That's it.
They're not supposed to. Somebody's marshmallows over here.
I'm gonna check. I'm trying to.
Shoot yours, honey, so she can see it. It's okay to picture. Take a shot, Catherine, because Joe.
No problem.
I'm gonna try to shoot over.
Tell me how you made yours, Amanda. Tell me how you made it.
Yeah, it was not squashed. Okay. What should we call this kingdom?
Jack, take a shot too, honey, so you can.
Sammy!
Push it back up. You're gonna have to pull your.
Nuclear bombs.
Throw it out over here. And then over here.
Marshmallows from candy balls, and some of the tables were battling.
They were battling.
We had 4 peeps, and we had 3 in the bottom and 1 in the top. And we put these sticks, which we connected them.
Was it worth it? lot of fun.
All right. Well, we have another really special thing that fourth grade did this time in music, which was that in fourth grade, we start to really learn how to be composers, which means people that write music, not just that listen to music or that sing along or play instruments, but people that actually write their own music. So for the first part of the project that we started on composition, we actually used different pieces that fourth graders were familiar with from playing the recorder, and I had the students actually arrange their own version. So arranging means basically like you're taking a song that already exists and you're changing it in some way to make it your own. So they were supposed to arrange the melody in a way that would make it still seem familiar. They had to keep the same rhythm so that the song would sort of be a little bit recognizable, at least in terms of the rhythm, but the melody was left totally open to their own creativity. So I've chosen two examples that were really wonderful. The first is Calvin, and the second is Rutger. Calvin will be playing his arrangement of Amazing Grace, and Rutger will be playing his own original arrangement of, I always forget what this one is called, Gently Sweet. So we hope you enjoy them. Okay, change of plans. Rutger's going to go first. Okay, so here's Gently Sweet.
Welcome to Great Moments in Science. We are going to show you how a Van der Graaf generator works. It pulls a large electricity charge in its silver top, and the electricity flows through Elena. Look at her hair.
She stands at a plastic box so the electricity doesn't go to the floor. What would happen if we added another person? Talk to your neighbor about what would happen.
now the electricity went from Elena to Aubrey. When they jump off, the electricity goes into the fort, and their hair goes down. Science rocks!
That was upstairs.
So, we got a little bit of music, a little bit of science, a little bit of birthdays. Now we're going to have a little bit of reading from some great writers. So this is our Author's Corner, which will be directed by Ms. Christensen. Our first speaker is Lily. Here, Lily. Make sure this is on.
It's a kind of action. Step 1. Up to the line. Step 2. Step down in. Step 3. Up in your feet. Step 4. Roll on one.
Voice and dress, we need to keep our voices off the field. Here's Randy. You're ready.
Abdullah.
We have Ellie.
Put your glasses.
I went to the car with my mommy and daddy and brother. I saw my cousins at someone's house. I got to swim at the time. When I put my toe in the water, it was cold. I had to go in the water. It was a very, very hot day. I almost floated away. And then when I was in front of the water, I floated away against that very rocky paddle on moving my feet. It was awesome. There was seaweed. It was swishy. When I got out, it was very, very cold. But the sun warmed me up. It was super cool. I said, splash, I did a backflip. When I went underwater, I grabbed my dad's legs so we could all walk. I held his leg for 2 minutes. It was getting close to bedtime. I did a key wall. Splash down into the water. I went splash, splash. It was fun to be underwater.
So, I'm wondering how many of you, by raising your hands, can tell me if you've seen a great big map in the hallways with the whole world on it. So right out here, when you walk into school, if you come in the front door, there's a great big map that shows the world. And the reason that this slide says we're in our world instead of we're in the world is because there are so many students here from so many different countries, and their families are from other countries. Your job is to see if you can find that whale. See if you can find a whale when you're looking at that map. What Dr. Tashwa and I have been doing is moving the whale around. So you can try to find the whale, and right now the whale is in Colombia. There's a flag on there for Colombia, and I bet some of you have seen where Brazil was, and you can still look for Brazil because the Brazilian flag is on there. And I bet some of you even remember where the United States is on that flag. So Goodwin Elementary School has students from 27 or more different countries. So there's 21 different languages that are either spoken at home, the children either can speak, or different children can speak, or they hear at their house. One or both of their parents might be there. And so your job, another thing you can do that would be fun is to ask one of your friends that speaks another language or knows a second language or even a third language how to say hello in a language. So maybe a Korean friend or somebody from Russia or Saudi Arabia, Turkey, so many different countries. So keep your eye on the map and watch the Goodwin whale, okay? Thank you.
All right, thanks to Nurse Ann. Keep your eye out for that whale. children in need and children who don't always have what we have. So thank you to our fourth graders for a great job. And now we have Alessia and Brock. How to make a comic book.
In a reading group, we read a book called How to Make a Comic. Then we got to make our own. Today we want to talk about the book in our comic. Next slide, please. These are the people you need to make a comic book. Writers, pencilers, inkers, colors, letters, and most importantly, editors. Our idea was not a character be a ninja named Blindfold. His superpowers were he could fly, teleport, and is really strong. Next slide, please. Second, you have to write a script. The script tells you everything that happens in the story. On our script, we told about what our character's superpowers were and what he looked like. It took place in a city where robbers were trying to rob a bank. Next, you draw your comic in pencil. Then you go over the pencil and ink or black marker and color them with anything you want. Last, you level. You should think of worlds to add to your comic to make it sound cool. Next slide, please. This is my comic. Next slide, please. This is mine. When the comic is done, it is shipped to schools. If you want to make your own comic, come to the school store. We are selling our comic, directions on how to make the comic, and a comic page for you to make your own. All for $1.
We have the next fire prevention poster contest. And our fourth graders did a very good job this year of making posters, and we are going to honor them right now. They had a party, lunch and pizza party with our fire chief, and so we are going to go through those names to let you know who entered into the poster contest, and then the last one is a little bit of a surprise if you haven't already heard this. Calvin, and we have Hayden, we have Sam, and we have Ethan, we have Jackson and Mary, Alessio and Emily, Roa and Andrew, Anna and Chase, Rutger and Sam, Nina and Seth, Joel and Brock, and Gabe and Richard. And our very last poster is the poster Collin County poster winner, Ethan. Ethan Hanslick. Congratulations. Ethan, come on up here. Ethan's poster. Ethan, come on up here. Ethan's poster, just so you know, won the Collin County contest. And Ethan's poster will now go in the state contest, and he goes up to the next level of the state contest. And at the state contest, that winner will be announced at a luncheon that is given for the poster winner. So Ethan and myself, I get to go, and his parents get to go to a luncheon in March. I can't remember the date right now, but in March, for to be awarded his award, his prize, his papers for being the Talon County winner. And at that time, he will be. They will announce the winner for the state. And the, if I'm understanding our fire chief, Ethan's poster will actually go into a calendar as well. So there will be 12 months, and there will be one that will be going in. Ethan's will be going into a calendar, which I know I'm going to buy for our school. So hopefully other people will too. But a poster winner in the calendar this year, because we have such great. We had 24 students, I believe. Is that correct, Mrs. Thompson? I think we have 24 students who participated in the award. So congratulations again to all of our first-graders.